And so what we're going to do first is a chest press. So as I mentioned before, the progression here is with your legs wide, and as you improve, you don't increase the weight, you narrow the width until eventually your legs are touching and the ball is not moving. That's your end goal. So the first exercise is simply doing a chest press. Now this is a high fatigue muscle group. So we're doing low weight, high rep. So your goal is to do 30 with your arms together. After you do 30 repetitions with your arms together, you can then begin to alternate. So you hold one arm up and you come down and alternate. Now the whole time the ball does not move. All right, you want to hold the ball steady the whole time. And so your goal is to do 3 sets of 30 first together and then separately. So one set would be together first 30 times and then alternating 30 times and then going back together and then alternating. So 3 sets of 30. As you improve, you bring your legs in closer together. The trick is for the ball not to move while you're doing the exercise. And what you'll find is the alternating arms is harder to do than together. So you have to gain more control when you're doing the arms separately. That's the first position. The second position you can progress to is a pec fly. So then what you're going to do, same amount of weight, same position, you bring your arms out and back in, as if you're hugging. So your elbows have a slight bend in it as if you're hugging a barrel. So again, you're doing 30 of these first. Now, when we progress to doing one arm at a time, this is usually the hardest exercise for people to do. As you come out with the longer lever arm and come back up, again, you don't want the ball to move. The ball stays perfectly steady and your body stays straight. With this exercise, people oftentimes will drop down. They might drop their pelvis down. Really try to control it significantly so you can't. Your body stays perfectly still. And again, you're doing 3 sets of 30. Now, I've been using 2 1K weights. I now want to do a different exercise using the same amount of weight, but in this case, I'm going to use 1 2K weight. Okay, so same position. This time we're going to do a lat pullover. So you bring your arms down. You're in the same position again where your body is perfectly straight. You hold the weight like so, up over your head. So the same amount of weight with 2, but only with 1 now. With this one here, you're going to reach up over your head and come back down. Now, if your chest muscles are tight, there'll be a tendency for your body to arch up. You want to keep your body perfectly level and still, so you want to resist that if that happens, and try to go full movement if you can. Now, you will find with some of the exercises, some of them will be slightly more challenging than others. Some will be easier. This oftentimes is the easiest one, so people can find they can progress this one quicker to control the ball so it doesn't move. So again with the weights, you start with your legs wide, you work together. When you can do 3 sets of 30 with your legs together and that weight, then you can increase the weight that you're lifting and the legs at the same time and begin the process again. That's how you progress this. So each exercise is the same. Now, those are 3 exercises lying flat in the ball.